Going for a little bit of pond hopping, guys. Right before work. Clock reads right, 8:53. I work at 11. See if I can catch anything before my shift. Going to a local pond. I've been here before with you guys. Hoping to catch another one on camera, and hoping it doesn't take too long so I can get back and shower and enjoy my shift at work, having caught a bass. Alright guys, I'm back after not too long of a walk. What I'm going to start with doing here is this patch of grass right here. As you can see, this grass is a lot, this lake has this pond has, excuse me, Jesus, it's morning, people, has a lot of grass in it. That's a good sign when you're fishing for bass. Usually ponds and lakes and stuff that have this much grass that just, sitting at the bottom tend to hold a lot of bass. I'm gonna cast up against this weed line or up against that one if I don't have any luck at this one, and I'm hoping to be able to catch a fish on camera for you guys. Throwing the Yamamoto crankbait out here, hoping to get my first fish on it. That may even be first fish on a crankbait in general. I'm usually real picky when it comes to fishing artificial. I don't tend to buy too many crankbaits or suspending jerk baits or anything like that, but I've started to step my shadow wrap game up. I started to use Rapala and stuff, and I got one of the hooks on the treble to break somehow, so I'm gonna replace those as soon as possible before I start throwing that shadow wrap out again. Probably put some replacement hooks on there, better than the ones it came with. That's what I probably should have did to begin with. This Yamamoto crankbait, however, came stock with some mustard treble hooks, so we're gonna see how that holds up. Probably not the best idea to be throwing crankbait. Probably dives too deep for this lake or for this pond, but it doesn't hurt to try. Maybe it's just what these bass need for a wake-up call. Let them know something new's in the area. The action on this crankbait is pretty serious. It actually got me to buy 3 more. These things were on clearance at my job, Dick's Sporting Goods, and they were buy 2 get 1 lure free was the deal going on. Dick's Sporting Goods always has a weekly ad. You guys be sure to check them out. Stock up on your tackle. I bought 3 more just because of the way it swims. I tested this thing out yesterday. There's a sneak peek of it swimming in my last vid. Nothing too major. That'll be out to you guys soon. I just haven't gotten any time to sit down and actually edit some videos. Uh-oh, I think I got a nice little thump. Oh yeah, guys. There we go. Crankbait action. Small guy, but crankbait action. It's exactly like I said, up along the weed bed. Yeah, doesn't get any better than that. Hooked them on 2 trebles there. Crankbait action. I think this is the first bass on a crankbait, and this Yamamoto, like I said, I love the way it swims, and this bass did too. I'm gonna get him free now with my pliers. You can never seem to find them when you need them. I'm not even gonna weigh this bass. This one's a small one, clearly. I'm gonna get you free with my hands, little guy. I'm gonna try to anyway. Found my pliers, guy. Found my pliers. I'll get you out soon, I promise. Just work with me. No, don't swallow the hook some more, you little rascal. You don't swallow the hook some more, you little rascal. That little guy, he wanted that crankbait. Like I said, guys, up along that little bed over there, I cast it out by it. He's out. Wasn't that just great? I was glad I was able to get that. I'm gonna try and get a couple more here on the crankbait. That's just too much fun, you know what I'm saying, guys? Anything that swims like that and you can feel a bass, just go for it. That's an amazing feeling for a first crankbait catch. Don't be afraid to try new lures, guys. If there's bass in the area and you're the only one fishing that pond or lake, really, I know for sure I'm the only one fishing this one, because I take a risk every time coming out here. That building right over there is the office, and every time they see me fishing here throughout the week, or before I got busy with the 2 jobs I just jumped on, they would always shut my shit down as far as fishing goes. They would not let me fish here. That's throughout the week though. Today is Sunday morning. I doubt the office people are working, and the people here are too caught up in going to church. I don't even think they care about calling anybody. It's Sunday, there shouldn't be anybody in that office anyway. So I'm gonna fish this lake, or this pond, because I know there's bass here, and I don't give a damn. I'll come out here in a different hat every time, different shirt, different disguise, make it look like I'm a different person, and as far as they know, they can be just telling somebody different that they can't fish here. And I'm only gonna be out here for about 45 to an hour every time I come out, just because I don't want to make it too hot again. Yeah, when you gotta do this type of stuff just to fish, it's serious. Well, fish close anyway. I live in Central Florida. I can easily hit up Kissimmee, East Lake Toho, or Lake Toho in general if I really want to catch some bass, and not able to here. Reeling kind of slow on that last one, so I'm gonna see if I switch up speeds here. From what I know about cranking, you want to see what they like. You want to just give it a different retrieve every now and then if they're not biting on a certain retrieve that you're doing. Burn it, go fast if they're not taking the slow. Like, I'll probably burn this one just because I've seen something jump around that area. Let them know I'm in the area. I'm gonna come back through the same spot, cast again, and probably come across it a little slower, just in case something's seen it that last time. You can get it stump at it now. Accumulate a little bit of grass. Maybe I can get that off with this cast right here. Yep, I think I seem to have did just that. There's a turtle over there right by where I just threw my line out at. Caught another little dink, guys, on the crankbait. He slipped off as I brought him in. Sorry I couldn't get the camera on too fast for you guys, but oh, well, he's gonna almost make his own release here. I'm gonna make sure he gets released safely, but he poked the hell out of me with his goddamn back fin there. It's okay. You're gonna get a proper release, guy. Back into this. Yeah, there you are, small guy. I'm gonna catch you again one day, and you're gonna be bigger, and you're gonna remember me, and you're not gonna be so feisty every time you come back in, because you know you're gonna get released. I don't eat bass, guys. Strictly catch and release fish. Practice catch and release. Something that I love to do, because again, if I'm fishing for bass, and especially at a small pond, I'm probably gonna be here again. I want to catch these fish again. I don't eat them, just throw them back. They get to trophy sizes. You just gotta, especially at a little pond like this where there's so much vegetation and stuff in the area. That's a little bass. They're probably spawning already. He wasn't born probably too long ago. That's a good sign. And the little ones are just loving the crank. Why is it walking right now instead of suspending? Oh, I got a hook caught up there. Yeah, that last little guy, he was feisty. He was a feisty little sucker. I think I've grown to be able to distinguish the difference between a bass bite and a weed pull when fishing with a crank. And I think that's an important thing to do, or to be able to know when fishing a crank. Starting to be able to tell it. It's a good sign. Might start fishing them a lot more. Like I said, I just bought 3 more yesterday. So I got different colors now. Caught 2 fish on it already, just this black one. That's great. These fish must, or the small ones anyway, must have never seen a crankbait, because they're lighting it up on the bite. Not doing too fast of a retrieve either, but you know, something to get across pretty quick so I don't get caught up in any grass. Man, crankbaits, I guess you could say they're a unique, pretty little bait, or lure with bass fishing. I already learned to love them, especially knowing that there's something out there that I can, you know, retrieve somewhat fast and get fish to just bite. And I doubt that all crankbaits work like this one are working right here. This one's working right here. This one got me to fall in love again. This one got me to get a couple more off of, you know, just trying this one out. And I think what really got me to get, you know, pick up this one was probably that little red accent under the belly there, and the red eye,